So next topic is CPU parts. We studied about CPU in last class. Now we study about CPU parts. There are three main parts of CPU. Which one? Arithmetic and logical unit. Second, control unit. Third, memory unit. First, arithmetic and logical unit, also called as ALU. Control unit, also called as CU. So see here, arithmetic and logical unit means what? All calculation. Page number 9. Open page number 9. Arithmetic and logical unit means what? All the calculations in computer are done by ALU. These are the CPU parts. All calculations are done in arithmetic and logical unit, that is ALU. Okay. ALU performs arithmetic and logical calculations. Arithmetic means what? Arithmetic means addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. That is called as arithmetic. What? Addition, your subtraction, your multiplication and division calculations are done in arithmetic. That is the meaning of arithmetic. And logical means, which calculations? Logical means greater number, smaller number. All of you know that greater number and smaller number. Find the greater number. Suppose 29, 30 and 40 is there. Which one is greater number? Yes, 40. Yes, 40. So, which sign you put there for greater number and a smaller number? Likewise, number sign is there, no? Suppose this one is 30. Then, this sign is used for greater number and smaller number. Yes. All of you know this sign? You have studied in maths, no? Greater number and smaller numbers. Yes. So this is, yes, that is greater number and smaller number, that are called logical calculations. Understand? Yes, greater number and smaller number are logical calculations, and addition, subtraction, multiplication and division are arithmetic calculation. All these calculations are done by ALU. Understand? Okay, so next which part is there? That is control unit. Control unit, also called as CU, that works like a manager and checks that all the computer operations are taking place correctly. Means suppose you have class monitor, okay, and he's checking all that your class is doing correctly, all students are behaving properly or no. Likewise, CU is a man, like work like a manager and checks that other parts of computer are, or other parts of operation which are there, are working correctly or taking place correctly. That part is shaking, that is control unit. It controls the working of all the parts of a computer. Understand? It controls other parts which are present inside the CPU. Okay, so next, third one, memory unit. CPU stores all the data and instructions that need to be processed in the memory unit. In memory unit, whatever instructions or data is there, all that stored and processed in memory unit. Memory unit then passes that information or instructions or data to the other unit. But in memory unit, all data and instructions are stored. Understand? In first part of the CPU, in first part of the CPU, all calculations are done, arithmetic and logical. And next part, control unit, it controls all other parts of the CPU. And in memory unit, it stores the data and instructions in memory unit. Understand? Okay, so next we study about output devices. In last class, we studied about now input devices. What? Input devices. Which are input devices? Which are input devices we studied? Keyboard, mouse, scanner and microphone. We studied about, that is in input devices. And now we studied about processing unit and CPU. Okay, that is process. And now we studied about output devices, that is output. In IPO cycle, that is whichever O stands for output. Now we study about the output devices. Understand? So what it is called, with this image, what it is called? Yes, monitor. Monitor is output device. Why is the output device? Because whatever you do on a computer, you can see or you can get result from monitor. It display on a monitor. Whatever your work is done is displayed on a monitor. That's why monitor is a output device. Understand? Yes, output devices are used to display the results of processing to the user. Means when you are drawing anything or you are drawing images on anything with the help of mouse, then it will get processed in CPU and you can see that on monitor. Okay, or it can displayed on monitor where you can see that. Yes, right. On the monitor, you can see that whatever you do your work. Next, monitor looks like a television screen. Yes, or TV screen. TV screen. The actions that you perform using a mouse or keyboard means whatever you are doing using mouse and keyboard or typing letter or drawing images that are displayed on a monitor. Then you can also watch movies and cartoons, or you can watch movies and cartoons on monitor. Monitor also known as VDU, that is visual display unit. VDU, that is visual display unit, means you can see here anything, that is why it is called as visual display unit. Next, there are two types of monitors, that are cathode ray tube, that is CRT monitors, and thin film transistor, that is TFT monitor. CRT monitors and TFT monitors. What is the difference between CRT monitor and TFT monitors? That these are cathode ray tube, means CRT. This looks like a big TV. See here, in earlier days we used like these computers, but now we use these thin computers. Yes, yes, these are the CRT monitors and these are the TFT. TFT means thin film transistor. Read this, thin film transistor, that are TFT monitors. Yes, now these days we use TFT monitors because they occupy less space. Because these are big in size, so they require lot of space, but now we use these monitors because it occupy less space. Now TVs are also in thin thin screen, no? Yes. Okay. So understand about the monitor. Okay. So next, printer is also a output device. What? It is also called output device. Output device, because you get output in the form of paper. That's why it is also called as a output device. What when you get copy, you get on a paper, you get output or you get result. That's why it is a output device. Printer copies the information that you see on a monitor onto a paper. Means suppose now this what you are seen on a screen, if you want to take that on a paper, then printer is required. If you want to take any images which you have drawn on a computer, you have to, if you want to take that on a paper, you can use printers. All of you know that the use of printer. Yes, the printed paper is called as printout. See here, papers are there in that printer that are called printouts. What? Printout. Printed paper which are there, that are called printout. Some printers can print only in black and white, others can print in any color. Nowadays printers are print in color, but earlier days the printers are black in color. Now also some places they use black and white printer. Okay? Yes. There are various types of printers available in markets. Example, inkjet printer and laser printer. Which printers? There are types of printers. Inkjet printer and laser printer. Yes, laser printers work very fast as compared to other printers. It works very fast and it will get printed large copies and it will get our save our time. Understand about printer? You have any doubt about this? Okay, where you do have seen printer? Which places printers are used? Tell me. As in school? Where? As bookstall? As where? Where? As as offices, as right to make bills and or make bills or records, or as all shops in the railway stations, yes, and school, yes, in school to make your fee receipts or your any record or your record, yes, then your report cards all are printed by printer. That's why printers are used. Understand? Okay, so now we study about speakers and headphones. All of you know speakers and headphones. Speakers, by speakers you can listen to music and sound effects using a speakers. Whatever music or even you can see or watch movies on on computer, you can use speakers. Through that you can hear sound, and also you can do any sound effects using speakers. Okay, so next, headphone you can wear, but speakers you can't wear. Yeah, that only you have to keep on table, and headphones you have to wear. See here now also I am wearing headphones. As that is headphone is only wearable. We can also listen to music using headphones. Also you can listen music using headphones. Difference between speaker and headphone is that only headphones we can wear and speakers you have to keep on table or you can attach to that wall. Understand? Yes, to listen music, speaker and headphones are used. This is also a output device. Why it is output device? Because you get voice from these devices. The speakers and headphones you get voice from computer. That's why it is a output device. You get result from this or you get voice from this. That's why it is a output device. Understand? When you are giving something, that is input, or when you are getting from something, that is output. And process means when you are giving to computer, it will get processed in CPU and it will get output by monitor. Understand? Okay, so next, storage devices. What is the meaning of storage devices? As storage devices, yeah, we use storage devices to need to store the result of processing for future use. Suppose if you want to do any project on drawing subject or science subject, then if whatever you do projects on a computer, you have to store it, no? If you want to see afterwards, you have to store it. Then in storage devices you can store that your projects also, or project any information you can store on storage devices for future use, means afterwards you can see that. Then for example, if you want to save your drawings. Yes, right, correct. If you want to save as data, also you can store information, also you can store. If you want to save your drawings, if you want to, you can it later. The device used to storing data are also known as secondary storage device or storage media. This is also called as a secondary storage media, which device you use for storing information. Understand? So which are the storage devices? Hard disk, CDs, DVD and pen drive. These are the secondary storage devices. This is also called as a secondary storage device. Yes, hard disk. First we see about hard disk. See here in image. Can you see this image? Yes, it is where it is in computer. It is present inside the CPU cabinet. Where it is present? Yes, CPU cabinet. It is present inside CPU cabinet or CPU box. Okay. So this is called as hard disk. Hard disk is the main storage device of a computer. This is the main storage device where it present inside the CPU box. It can store large amount of data. In this hard disk, you can store large amount of data. Large amount of data means big in as big amount of data or large amount of data you can store in this. Lot of information you can store in hard disk. Okay, all the work done on a computer can be stored on the hard disk, means whatever you work on a computer, all that stored on a hard disk. Later in, you can save your work on the hard disk. Afterward you can check or you can see that information. That information is stored in hard disk. Okay, understand students? Okay. So next storage device is CDs and DVD. CD means what? CD stands for compact disc. Compact disc. C is for stands for compact and D stands for disc. It is a circular in shape and can store lot of data in CD. All of you know CD. Have you seen somewhere in CD? Yes. Yes. Game CDs are also there, no? Game CDs, your project CD or movies CDs are also there. Blank CDs are there. Then you have to store there your project or song, movies, whatever you want to store. Yes, it is in a circular in shape and store lots of data. They can be easily carried from one place to another. You can carry no from one place to another if you want to take out with you. Yes, most of the program and games. Yes, you heard out. Yes, most of the programs and games that we use on a computer are also available on CDs. Means games and whatever programs are there in the computer are stored in CD. Okay, so DVD. Next, DVD also look like a CD only. Only difference is that in DVD you can store 6 times more data than a CD. Means you can store large amount of data as compared to CD. Okay, so in DVD you can store large amount of data as compared to CD. Okay, 6 times more data than a CD you can store in DVD. Understand? Okay, so DVD stands for digital versatile disc. What? Digital versatile disc. Yes, this versatile disc. A DVD looks like a CD but can store more data than CD. Okay, we can store many movies in DVD. Okay, okay. So CD and DVD works when inserted into CD or DVD drive. In CPU box, CD or DVD drive is there. No, see here. Can you see this? See here, this is CPU. So can you see this? Can you see this area of CPU box? Yes, that is disk. Yes, that is CVD. That is CVD or DVD drive. When you press this button, see here. Yes, it will get out, and here we have to put CD. Where you have to put CD or DVD. It is in circular shape. See here. Yes. Afterwards, then when you put here CD or DVD, press once again that button. Automatically, that drive will get inside the CPU box. Understand? See here. When I press here, it will get automatically out, and after that you can open that on computer. Understand? Yes, okay. So next one is S. S. S ask. S what you're showing? S who is showing? Yes, what is showing? Okay, okay. Okay, so now don't open it. Okay. Next, next is next storage device is what? Pen drive. What it is? Yes, pen drive. Pen drive. All of you know pen drive. See here. Now I connected that here. Yes, all data, whatever you want, you can store in pen drive. See here. Now I connected that pen drive to CPU. Now I open that presentation now. That is inside that pen drive that I saved in pen drive. Okay. Now which I opened that, see here. Now which I opened this presentation. No, this is called as presentation, which I am now showing you, that I saved in this pen drive. Okay, pen drive also a storage device which is very small in size. There are many different size, shapes, colors of pen drives. All of you know different types and different sizes of pen drives are there. Yes, it can be easily carried in a pocket or a bag. It can be used to store and transfer data from one computer to another. Means if you want to take any information from one computer to another computer, pen drive is used. I prepared this presentation at my home. Then I saved that in pen drive and now I open now this in this computer. Okay. It works when inserted into the universal serial bus, that is USB port. Means when it works when we insert that pen drive. See here, when we insert that pen drive in that this USB port, this is called as USB port or universal serial bus, that is USB port. This is called as USB port. Here we have to insert pen drive, and also we use USB ports for insert mouse wire, keyboard wire. Understand? Okay. Okay, so next, you have any doubt about this? So what are the storage devices? Hard disk, CDs, DVD and pen drive. Okay. And okay, and what are the output devices? What are the output device? Yes, monitor. No, monitor. Mouse is a input device. Output devices: monitor, printer and speakers and headphones are the output device. Okay, understand? Okay, so next see on page number 12, practice zone. Who am I? You have to find that words. I am the brain of a computer. Okay, CPU. Yes, right. So you have to write there CPU. Yes, you write there CPU. Next, I give you output. Page number 12. Page number 12. Page number 12. Next, I gave you output on a paper. Yes. Yes, right. Printer. You have to write there printer. You have to write correct spelling. You wrote? Done? Okay, next. I am an output device that display pictures. Yes, right. Where you display pictures? On monitor. Okay, so you write there monitor. Right. Next. Oh, yes. Okay, next. Okay. Okay, next. I perform arithmetic and logical calculation. That is ALU. Yes, right. ALU. Fifth, okay. Fifth, a storage device present inside the CPU box. Hard disk. Yes, right. Good. Good. I can store many movies for you. Yes, right. That is DVD. Yes, right. That is DVD. Correct. Right. Good. Next topic is hardware and software. All of you know hardware or software. You have heard somewhere about hardware or software. Okay, so we'll discuss about this. The hardware and the various components that make a computer system can be classified into hardware and software. Hardware means what? Which you can see and which you can touch, that devices. Keyboard you can see. Keyboard you can see and touch, no? And mouse you can see and touch also. You can touch by hand also, no? And your monitor, then your CPU, your speakers, hard disk, all these are devices which you can see and touch, that are called hardware. Understand? Yes, hardware refers to the physical parts of a computer, means which parts of a computer are present outside the computer. Outside the computer means what? Keyboard is outside the computer, no? It is, then mouse, CPU, all are parts of the computer are called hardware. Are called hardware. What it is called? What it is called? Hardware. Hardware. Understand? Okay. So device such as keyboard, monitor, which you device now studied, all these are hardware. What it is called? Yes, these all devices are hardware. What it is called? Hardware. Okay. So software means what? So hardware alone cannot perform any functions. Means only this, with these only parts we cannot perform any functions or we cannot do any work. It has to be given instructions. A set of instructions given to a computer to perform a given task is called a computer program or software. Means what? Which, when we give instructions to the computer that perform inside a computer, a set of instructions are there. So when we perform any given task is called as a computer program or software. We cannot see, we cannot touch to that software. Means all of you know paint option is present inside the computer. Yes, you have to you can you touch that paint option by your hand. You have to select, no, you have to select with, yes, you have to select with the mouse to open that paint window, right? Yes, if you want to open that, yes, if you want to open that paint window, you have to select that with mouse. You cannot touch it directly by your hand, like how you touch to your mouse and keyboard. Understand? Yes, that is called as software. Okay. So some examples are there and differences are there that we'll study in next class. Okay. Only some, okay, some only little bit topic is remaining. We'll discuss in